What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Look, man, if you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel. Also, man, if y'all haven't clicked the link, what's good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Look, man, if you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel. Also, man, if y'all haven't already, click the link in the description and go subscribe to my second channel, man. We on the road to 500 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that have been subscribing, man. But here in today's video, bro, we're going to be reacting to Crier, bro. I'm hearing that Crier finally responded to Erica, bro. So I'm ready to see what you guys say now. This is my first time watching a video of Crier's in a minute, man. So I don't know what Crier gonna say, but it looked like the live that Erica put out and made him apologize, man. We ready to see what you guys say, bro. But it's funny, man, because somebody told me that Crier said he wasn't worried about this and that he wasn't replying, but then he dropped a whole 35-minute video. So like I said, we ready to see what he's talking about. Look, bro, it's crazy. Every time, right, I say I'm gonna do a different part to Erica live, she dropped another live, and I'm like, all right, damn, forget that. Now I gotta catch up with the new live, scrap the old live. Now I gotta make parts to the new live. It's just like coming real fast, bro. Like, I've been working, bro. Keep working, man. I've been dropping video at the video, filming video at the video, and now I'm ready to do another long video for y'all. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate the love that y'all show me. With all it out the way, let's get into the video.
A conversation that I had yesterday, you know, and it's time for me to address it, and so that's what I'm gonna do. You ready to go in?
Let's see what he's talking about.
Red mark on Dion's nose. He had a little accident, so his nose is a little. He had a little mark right there, and he scratched it, and got a little abrasion right there on his nose. Of course, you know I had to document that too as well, guys, because you guys know how it is. I document everything. So anyway, right there, is Iceland asleep? She knocked out? Yeah. Give me her bottle.
Darion.
What's good, man? Where you come from?
Well, I shrunk. I was just telling you.
Where you come from, man?
Yo,
How you get?
Darion look and sound like a grown man now. That's crazy, bro. Back when him and the Prince family was beefing, he was a baby for real. Yo, a grown man now. Well, he sound like a grown man. He look like a grown man. I don't think he grown yet though. And y'all know what's crazy? Let me say one thing about this, bro. Erica knew Darion was up here before Crier even made a video with Darion. I wonder how did Erica know that?
Here.
We ready to skip through all this though.
We got
that. Y'all know, man, we here for, you know, to see what Crier said, bro. His apology.
How can I get my stuff?
Skipping through all this.
His loved ones crying, you know, his mom mainly, and how he might have did some things to, you know, that kind of wasn't too cool. And for somebody his age, 17 years old, to actually sit down and admit they're wrong and take accountability at 17 years old, not, despite what you guys see or may think, I've always been there for my children, guys. I've always been there for my children, always. And the ones that, you know, I was trying to really be there for them, and I got so much resistance, and no matter what I did to try to be there for my children, you know, I got bashed as if I actually wasn't there for my children. I mean, I got bashed.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I believe this time around, Crier is getting bashed because he did some things behind the scene that try to make Erica look bad to the public. And people found out that he was doing stuff behind the scene. He was unblocking Erica enemies, congratulating them, and all types of stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Over and over and over and over and over, which is fine. And so I ended up having to go out and spend, it was just a little bit over $10,000 in cash.
I think that's what Erica was talking about.
On attorney. And, you know, it was the best money that I spent, you know, and by the grace of God, I'm glad I did, because I have that same attorney retained right now at this very moment. And, you know, so things haven't always been the way that you guys see it. You know, I know that, you know, there's some people out there, some Damien Crier people who just, they don't like me because other people don't like me. And that's fine because my bills are still paid.
I'm not going like that, bro. I hate people like that. You don't like me because somebody else don't like me. You don't even know me. Like, you haven't even met me yourself. You just going off of what somebody else said. Like, I hate people like that. Use your own head. Think for yourself.
Again, I'm not asking people for money. I'm not asking people to pay my light bill and things like that. Text messages about help me out and all this other stuff.
Is that a shot?
Like that.
Is he taking shots?
So, even though it wasn't easy for me to be in my kid's life like this, I'm still apologizing to my older kids because I felt like my older kids, they deserve better from me. You know, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit. You know, when I look at my son Damon, I look at Darian, I look at our King, I look at Margaret, and they see what I'm doing, you know, for my younger children, you know, and I know some type of way, no matter how old your kids get, they're gonna always be your kids. They're gonna always need you, man.
That's facts, bro. Some parents, when their children get older, I should say, they check out. As parents, they're like, oh, you grown now. It's like, it don't matter if they're grown. At the end of the day, you still a parent. I know some people like that, man. Let me know if y'all know some people like that.
You know, and they watch how I love and care for my younger children. They constantly see it in videos. They constantly see it when they come up to the house. You know, me preparing breakfast for them, making dinner for them, uploading shorts, taking the kids to the park, taking them to the beach, swimming, teaching them blocks, going to school activities with them.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing about Crier, he is long-winded. Crier is long-winded, man, when he explaining himself.
And, you know, I know that deep down, it makes them still feel some type of way. Like, damn, you know, where was my dad at, you know, when I was their age, you know, and that's the reason why I feel like, as crazy as it seems, man, to you guys, it is definitely time for me to apologize to them, man, because I felt like I could have did better.
I'm laughing because the way he titled the video made it seem like he was talking about Erica, apologizing to Erica because Erica asked for an apology, but he's saying he apologized to his kids. So if this video not an apology to Erica, I'm gonna feel like I damn near just wasted my time watching this video. But we ready to keep watching.
But I know now what I knew back then when I was in them streets, man, doing dumb shit, man. I would have changed everything, man. I would have changed everything, man. I'm gonna tell you guys, man, how powerful God is, man. You guys do know when Darian comes down here, he doesn't come to Houston like he used to, like on all of his breaks. But when Darian does come down here, we have a good time, man. But he is, man. You know, like Darian used to come down here, man, and everything that was said about me, you know, I end up doing something about it. I end up making sure that I was there for my children. And it still wasn't enough. You know, everything that I do to try to be a part of their life, and it's still not enough. And then you have dads out here, man, and you got some moms out here that's some real diabolical deadbeats, you know, like real deadbeats, man.
No, that's facts, man. I know a couple of them. I'm not gonna name nobody. I know a couple of them, though. Man, but I'm trying to see what Crier you're talking about, man. Like, obviously I know what he's talking about, but I thought that he was going to be talking about what Erica was talking about. It sounded like he's talking about something completely different. Yeah, he's speaking some real stuff, but it's not what I thought it was.
So I'm the type of dad, man. My kids are not allowed to take their seatbelts off until the keys are out the ignition. Not just when the vehicle's in park. They're not allowed to take their seatbelts out off until the keys are out the ignition. I make sure that they're in their seatbelts. Are the ones that's literally in real life preying on my downfall. And when I see that type of stuff and that type of behavior,
I don't want to skip it too far ahead because I don't want to miss nothing. But like I said, man, Crowder is just so long-winded.
man, it lets me know, man, that I'm doing good. It lets me know that these people are the same people year after year after year after year after year after year who want to see me fail in life. But it must be a herder knowing that all these years later,
a herder,
it's still not working. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
That's what's up.
I'm very happy. God, I can't say I've never been this happy before. But the way that I feel right now in 2025, man, I don't think nothing could really steal my joy, man.
Now, I'm going to say this right. Because I know that Erica, you know, she was coming at So-So and Cryer. I wonder if So-So and Cryer is going to sit down and address that situation. Do y'all think that So-So going to address it? Or do y'all think that Cryer is going to tell So-So, just fall back, I got it, I'll deal with it? Let me know down in the comment sections below.
Nothing can really steal my joy, you know. But what did bother me a lot, man, was last night when me and Darian was talking and stuff.
Oh, I go do something. I go ready talking about the live
on TikTok. Me and Darian went live on TikTok, and people like, "Oh my God, Darian been there over a week and you ain't even did a video with him yet." You know, it's because that's not what it's all about, man. Some of you guys think that, oh, when I get my son coming to Houston, it's all about videos and footage. I could have probably did, in the last 9 days, I could have did 12, 13 videos with my son. That's not what it's all about, man. You know, this is all about family time. You know, this is all about spending time with my children, because I'm not...
It's funny that Cryer say that, because I remember that Erica was saying that that's the only time that he really want to be around his kids is when he do videos with them. So maybe Cryer is turning over a new leaf.
Gonna be here forever.
Recycling is more than sorting bottles.
Man. Cryer dragging it out, bro.
Back to life.
And I know, like, what Damon was grown, you know, before he moved out of Indiana. So he was already a grown man, and, you know, he was already established and stuff like that. You know, so when Damon left Fort Wayne, I was actually the one hurt. To go on fishing, but he, you know, I was still able to get him on the weekends and stuff, even sometimes 40 days to stay for a couple of days with Darian. And then after that, things got a little, you know, odd for me, where weird stuff started happening, and Darian wasn't really able to come down here like that. And, you know, I don't really blame his mom. I don't, man. You know, when I look back on stuff now, man,
Was it cause of that whole little thing that happened back in 2020 when Darian had a crush on Bianca? Somebody let me know, bro. Was that scripted, or was that real, or was that like a series that was running? Like, it was kind of hard to tell, bro. Back then when I was watching it.
On a lot of stuff, man, I don't blame them for not letting him come down, because, you know, a lot of stuff I knew was going on, and I should have been, you know, doing something about it instead of letting it slide, instead of my son seeing me online with the same people, you know. And the disrespect was so real, man. And so after the 30 to 40 days going down there to visit, man, it turned into like every couple months, every 2 to 3 months. And this probably was by be able to see the truth through my videos, through the memories of me taking them shopping, the memories of us at the beginning, a young couple. They was able to put me in a position in my late 40s, and they both was in their early 20s. They was in their early 20s, man, and changed my life, man. Gave me a chance to, you know, spread my wings to be able to get out that steel deal.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm not reacting so much, but this video is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm probably ready to end it soon because I thought that this was something else, and it's not what I thought it was going to be. So excuse me for skipping through it, but I'm ready to skip through it, man, and see what else Cryer talking about, bro. A lot of the stuff that he's saying, I done heard him say it before, for real. So yeah, and no disrespect to Cryer, like he got the right, you know, for real, to speak his truth or speak how he feel about whatever he want to speak about, but it's just not what I thought it was.
I remember talking to Damon on the phone when I used to be at work all the time. I used to be in a steel mill, and I was a supervisor, so certain things I could get away with. And back then, I didn't have ear pods. I had just like the little wire earpieces that plug into your phone. And me and Damon be talking for hours while I'm at work on the floor. I can say it now because I'm not working there anymore. But he used to hear me say stuff like, "Oh shoot, oh God." He'd be like, "What's wrong, Pops?" I'd be like, "Man, this crane almost hit me." So I know that he appreciated the fact that his dad wasn't there. It was pretty much like abandonment. I want the president and the born, man. You know, I think about so much with him. You know, I think I was around Deontay more than anything back then because of the situation that was going on. But I don't want to just give praise to just Damon and Bianca. I want to give praise to all of my children, man. Because they had a choice, man, not to let me back in their life. You know, on TikTok as well. And I just felt like God gave me a second chance because I could. Nobody wants to have people about it. You don't even know that it happened. Only you would know it happened. He said, but the moment something bad is said about you, he said, here they go making videos.
Hold up, I'm gonna rewind it.
About you. You know, me and my son made a joke one day and we was talking. And we was laughing our butt off because he told me something that I didn't realize, but when he broke it down, Damon is very smart, man. Damon is very smart. Very, very smart. Very smart. He said, "Dad, you ever notice if you do something positive or something positive for somebody?"
Let me tell y'all this, for the people that don't know, I really fell off of Cryer and I started watching Cryer for real when I felt like he was trying to take shots at me in one of his videos. I felt like he was trying to come at me sideways because I was reacting to him and so pranks for real. And he tried to, I forgot what he said. He said something like, yeah, people reacting to my pranks and titling them something else, making it seem worse than what it is or something like that. I was like, whoa, you taking shots at me for what, bro? I don't even have to react to your pranks for real. Like, I was doing that for real because I rock with you. I wanted to see what was going on with you for real. A lot of people couldn't stand you. So I felt like he was taking shots at me. So I'm like, all right, you know what? All right, bet that.
He said, nobody won't talk about it. Nobody wants to have people about it. You don't even know that it happened. Only you would know it happened. He said, but the moment something bad is said about you, he said, here they go making videos. They're going to start clapping their hands. And it's sad because how many people do it take to bring or attempt to try to bring the choice to start doing the right thing? I'm wrong. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video off, man. I love you guys. All
right, man. This video, it was so long-winded, bro. Maybe I missed something because I skipped through it. I don't know if y'all still here right now, man. If y'all is, put the number 1 in the chat, bro. But we ready to end the video right there, bro. All right, man. Y'all probably like, dang, you skipped past something, like you missed this and you missed that. If I missed something, let me know down in the comment sections what I missed, bro. Y'all can type it in the comments or whatever. But there's one thing I will agree about. What Mr. Cryer said, I will agree about, is when he said, you know, when you do something positive, people really don't talk about it. Unfortunately, man, that's how it always is, bro. It's always like that, bro. The negative always make more noise than the positive. Always. Unfortunately, that's just the truth, man. I've been through that personally myself. So with stuff like that, I know how that feels. Anyway, man, let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comment sections below. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Y'all have a blessed day.